Good morning, boys and girls. Mr. Skipper here with one of my friends, Miss Suzanne, and we're going to continue our study of weird fruits of the Spirit. So today, Miss Suzanne has chosen the fruit called gentleness, and we want to give you an opportunity to get to know Miss Suzanne and let her explain to you what gentleness means to her. So Miss Suzanne, tell us a little bit about what you do here at the church and how gentleness ties into all of that.
Okay. Well, I started working here right out after college, so I've been here for 40 years. And at the beginning, my term was I was called fall missionary. So I would go in different neighborhoods, and we would do door-to-door surveying, sharing Christ with different people. So it gave us a really opportunity as far as witnessing. And then I moved into a lot like what Pastor Skipper does, working with children in preschool, and then over the daycare that we have here called First Academy Preschool.
Very good. So you've been working with children for a long time.
For a very long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, before you came to work here, you did some things during your college years that also involved working with children. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. During my college years, I would come home in the summertime and work as a camp counselor at Lake Hill, which many of y'all probably know, and I was a GA and ACT counselor.
Very neat. Well, Miss Suzanne, tell us a little bit about your husband and your children.
Okay. I'm married to Mr. Reggie Garner, and a lot of y'all know him from in the preschool giving you a high five or talking like Donald Duck. He also sings in the choir, both hours. And then we have 4 children, twins, Melissa, Melinda, and then Matthew, and then Megan. And they've given us 8 grandkids. Let's see, we have Megan with Dominic, Ava, Peyton, and Logan. It's a mouthful. And then Melissa gave us Simon and Levi, and then Melinda with Camden and Lander.
Very good. And boys and girls, you know several of these kids that she just mentioned. Well, now you know that Miss Suzanne is their grandma.
Yeah,
and what do
I'm
they call you?
Nana.
Nana. Very cool.
Yep.
Very nice. Well, Miss Suzanne, you did pick the word gentleness, so help us understand how gentleness, what it means to you, and what do you think it means to God?
Okay. In the scripture, it says in Philippians 4:5, it says, "Let your gentleness be evident to all." And I feel like it's a good character of the Christian life, how we treat others. And it's a word that I use all the time with my grandkids. Be gentle, be gentle. Even with their words, say gentle words. Because our feelings can get hurt so easily. But we just had a new grandbaby, Levi, and all the grandkids on the day that we all brought him home for everybody to meet, all the other cousins. They got so excited, and everybody wanted to have their turn to hold Levi, and they still do every time they see him. And we're always having to say, be gentle, he's a baby, hold his head, be gentle, be gentle. And I just think that's a real way as far as expressing ourselves as a Christian, just being gentle with people.
And why do you think God put the word gentleness in with the fruits of the Spirit? Why do you think that's something that he thinks that we as Christians should portray? What do you think the world needs to see and how that relates?
Well, I think a lot of people are harsh with their words and in their spirit, and I feel like that doesn't display a godly behavior. And I'm always telling mine also with their siblings is be gentle with one another. You don't want to say something that would hurt their feelings, just like treat them the way you would want to be treated.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
I just feel like gentleness is how I try to do my life. Just be gentle with our words. You can say truth, but you can be gentle in it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Can you share with the boys and girls a time where you may have experienced either in a positive way or a negative way the concept of gentleness?
Okay. Just recently, our granddaughter Peyton cut her hand on a piece of glass, and she comes running in, and of course her sister's right behind her, and I was so proud of her because she was so concerned about her sister. And because you saw the blood, and of course they freak out over the blood, but just being very gentle with her to say, okay, we're gonna clean it out. See, I was being gentle with my words, and then gentle with putting medicine on, and then gentle in doing the Band-Aid. Or I could have gone in there and hurry up, I'm going to clean it out, or, do this and do that. But it's being gentle, being kind, calm, and loving.
Very good. Well, what do you think, or what would you like the boys and girls to know about a way that they could use gentleness to represent Christ?
Okay. I think first it starts at home. Being gentle with your words to your mom, to your dad, to your brothers and sisters. Then it goes into school. Being gentle with your friends. People's feelings are very delicate, sensitive. It's just like having a raw egg. You got to walk around with it gently, or you could crack it real easily.
Yeah.
You could hurt someone's feelings really easily. But be gentle, kind. A lot of those two go hand in hand, but I think that's the most important fruits of the spirits that you can have in working with children and being a good friend.
Absolutely, absolutely. Is there anything else you would like the boys and girls to know, either about you or about the fruits of the Spirit or about the concept of gentleness?
I think mostly I just want to tell you that I love each one of you, and we can't wait to see most of you back here soon.
That's so true. Boys and girls, we are excited to have you come back soon, and we are just prayerfully and purposefully working and preparing the safest way for you all to come back to us
right.
and to join us, not only in small groups, but in a large group environment again. As we finish up this morning, Miss Suzanne, one of the things that I teach the boys and girls all the time is I say this to them: stop and think. Mm-hmm. Stop and think before you act, react,
right.
speak, or answer.
Right.
And boys and girls, if we can all learn to really stop before we say something, before we act out, and if we can think about what we're doing or saying before it comes out of our mouth or before we do it,
right.
we can truly see if what we are saying and doing is representing Christ. Mm-hmm. And that's our desire. Our desire is to represent Christ in this crazy world so that others can see Jesus in us. And when they see Jesus in us, then we have the opportunity to tell them all about our best friend,
That's
Jesus.
Right.
So boys and girls, we hope that you and your family are being safe. We thank you, Miss Suzanne, for coming and being with us today. So God bless, guys and gals. Bye. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. Fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you wanna be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. You wanna be a banana? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. If you wanna be a watermelon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. If you wanna be a lemon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. If you wanna be a cherry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Okay, everybody knows that grapes come in bunches, so everybody get in big bunches. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. You wanna be a grape, You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. The fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control.